This video is going to be an explanation of the regional and recycled material information spreadsheet used to gather and consolidate recycled and regional material information on LEED projects. You can download a free copy of this spreadsheet at www.lead4contractors.com. When you open the spreadsheet, you'll see at the bottom of the screen I've got a worksheet for every subcontractor that provided materials for this project. This worksheet is for the drywall contractor, and as you can see here, I have listed out every piece of material he provided for this project. We'll take a closer look at one of the pieces of material he provided, the metal stud wall framing. As you can see, the manufacturer was Dietrich. It cost $3,245. The post-consumer recycled content was 37%. The pre-consumer recycled content was 17%. On to regional materials. The harvest distance was 477 miles from my project site, and the manufacturing distance was 38 miles from my project site. To get all the information for this one line item, I had to get documentation from my subcontractor and material supplier. In this case, Dietrich Metal Framing sent me a piece of documentation stating my project name, and they said that the post-consumer recycled content of the metal stud wall framing was 36.9%. The pre-consumer recycled content was 16.7%. The harvesting location for the metal stud walls was in Blythe, Arkansas, which is 477 miles from our project site, and the manufacturing facility was in Hutchinson, Texas, which is 38 miles from my project site. I also had a subsequent letter from my drywall subcontractor telling me what the material cost was for the stud wall framing. I've got to repeat those steps for every piece of material I have on this spreadsheet, which requires all the documentation from the material supplier and the subcontractor. Then I have to multiply that by the number of subcontractors I have on the job. So as you can see, each subcontractor has all the materials that he provided all filled out. Once I've got this spreadsheet all filled out, I can go to my submittal template and start filling it out. As you can see, the columns on the submittal template mirror the columns on the spreadsheets. Another plus of keeping all this information consolidated on a spreadsheet is that you can keep a running tally of where you stand as far as your regional and recycled percentages. If you go to the first worksheet in this spreadsheet titled Roll Up, this roll-up spreadsheet consolidates information from all the subcontractor worksheets into one spreadsheet. So you can see where you stand as far as what percentage of recycled material content is in your project and what percent of regional material content is in your project. This provides an advantage because if your percentages are low for some reason, you can have your subcontractors take action to provide more recycled or regional material content in their materials they provide for the project. Hopefully this video and spreadsheet will be of use to you while filling out your regional and recycled materials submittal templates for your LEED projects. For more resources on LEED construction, visit our website at www.lead4contractors.com.